Hi everyone, welcome back to some more Warhammer Underworlds. I'm DisturbingPuppet. So we're going to be doing a quick little mission here today. These are all pretty quick. Playing as the Sepulchral Guard. So this is a very weak force of undead. Get a lot of bonuses for guys dying and coming back, which causes a problem. So I've only done one mission with these guys before, taking them out on a bot match, and did not go very well because every time the enemy kills one of my guys, they get victory points. I'm kind of geared up to bring my guys back from the dead to make them stronger. So we'll take a look really quick here. Show you what we're dealing with. So our fighters are quite weak. They don't have a lot of health. They also don't do a ton of damage. Most of them only do 2. We do have some range here, so that is kind of a nice thing. We have some abilities, so we can move some guys around. We can bring people back from the dead. That's sort of on the character himself. We've also got cards that do similar things. So in our basic state, very low move. We avoid attacks on dodges, not blocks. 4 wounds for him, 3 for most everybody else, I think. Yeah, 2 for some of these really basic guys. So 2 is pretty much you're just one-shot dead. If we can somehow come back with him, it only improves his movement. That's it. Nothing too fantastic. I did notice that some of these guys, if they come back, actually do more damage, but it's not all of them. So here we've got additional movement. That's about it. Looks like damage is the same, so 2 damage. 2 damage. I think some of them did. So here it's 2 damage to 2 damage. That could be insane. Maybe I'm wrong. They do also do different things. So these guys inspire when they return to the battlefield. The leader inspires once he has returned multiple enemies, or multiple of his own guys who've died back to the battlefield. Yeah, so you're 2. I would have sworn one of these was more. 2. Maybe it's these basic. Prince of Dust. Yeah, so he goes up to 2 damage once he comes back. So I have played around a tiny bit with the cards, but I haven't really changed much. I feel like this game is missing the element of upgrading your guys between fights and having sort of a campaign. Instead, it has sort of ways to sort of adjust your deck as far as what kind of upgrades you want to give guys, how you want to get victory points, that kind of thing. I feel like this faction is really difficult to win with because I want my own guys to die. I get bonuses for them dying, but every time an opponent kills one of my guys, they get victory points. So I have to out victory point score them with kills as well as getting my own victory points. I do have a lot of guys to start with, so I guess swarming them as quick as possible is the idea. It might be better to go against a more numerous opponent because they're less dangerous individually as opposed to some of the really tough guys. Let's do a bot match. Let's go against... I guess we could try the orcs. We could do Skaven. Skaven, I think, are probably kind of similar. They're going to want to sort of swarm and stuff. There's a decent number of the Khorne guys. Let's actually do that. Let's go against Magor, because I kind of know that faction a little bit, how they work. Okay. I do have 7 guys to deploy. I'll pick my map first, sure. I do like this one for these guys because it gives me 4 sort of up front, 3 in the back, so I'm actually just going to take this. So we're both taking Mirror Well. Okay, we're getting a super goofy deployment. Great. Right, so objectives. I want as many objectives as I can on my side because I do have a card that gives me points for having all 5 objectives. It's probably quite difficult to get, but I'll do what I can. I just have so many people. I can get 3 on my side, pretty easy. A couple of his deployed further back. Lethal token. How about... throw you back there, I guess? Just to get in the way. He put one kind of in the middle. I don't like when they do this long thing because I can't adjust the camera to look and see how things are going. Alright, let's take a look at what we've got. So, Objective 2. So, Objective 2 is there. Score this end phase if all your surviving fighters made a move action in the preceding action phase. I had this in the game that I tried with these guys before, and I couldn't get it to work. I think it was because I was using the special ability of my main guy to give movements. It wasn't counting. I think that's why, but didn't seem like it ever triggered. And then we have if you hold every objective, so that's 5. Like, I think I probably want to hold on to that just in case I can do it, but I think it's highly unlikely I can, especially considering how insanely slow we are. As far as stuff here for upgrades, extra damage, focused attacks on the Harvester, and potential cleave, so ignoring armor. Ancient Commander, 3 other friendly fighters that have no move or charge tokens. Make 1 move action with each of them, so more movement. Pushing an enemy, and what is that? Ceaseless attacks. So we can attack with someone else who's adjacent. Alright, I'm kind of fine with the cards I have, I think. It's a bit risky. How about you go ahead and deploy first? Okay, I do have some ranged stuff, so that's something to kind of think about. So these are my deployment spots all here. There is a dangerous tile there. Let's put the champion there-ish. Go with a leader who can bring people back. Put him back a little bit. He's also some ranged options. Harvester, Prince of Dust. All these guys are so slow and weak. But we kind of want guys to die, but that is going to make him stronger as well. Because that's how he gets stronger, is by successfully attacking people. I guess we'll put the Harvester out there. So let's put the Harvester there. We'll just have Undead in the back. So we could have the Undead here, the slow guys at the back, just kind of park on these objectives. Or we can try to swarm forward to just give support for fights and stuff. I've not played this game enough to really know exactly how I should be playing everything. It's still sort of a process of figuring things out. So if anybody's like super into this game and seeing me make mistakes, I mean that's what's going to happen. You know, learning the game. I actually get to choose who goes first. How about you go first? Charging on in for an attack. So I think we both failed there. It's a little bit of a whiff. So what do we have here? Push an enemy fighter hex. We could actually push the doggo back and into a trap. We could also push Magor here forward into a trap, but that does get him closer to charging me down. But it does break his guys up a little bit and get some damage on him. The dog is fast. So I do kind of want to do that. I don't know how easy it's going to be for him to win fights, so even if I can do some damage here, I'm not sure it's really going to help. Let's break these guys up, I guess, and we'll throw you into the trap, do a little free damage. Okay, I actually have a turn here. I don't know if I can charge and do a ranged attack. I think so. So that's potentially an option. I could also use him to move multiple other guys adjacent. So I could try to get guys up here, but this guy charged, so he's sort of isolated and can't do very much, whereas this guy can still charge, do attacks. This guy can't do any attacks at all, so swarming this guy's probably the better choice. So I'm going to go ahead and try... give a couple other guys movements. So my prince, get you in here adjacent. My prince, sounds really creepy. I don't want to put you in here. I want him to charge because then he won't be able to do any other actions afterwards. So I don't want to leave anyone adjacent to this guy. So instead, how about we just start moving some guys onto objectives? So let's do that. Kind of what we want these basic guys to do is just sort of move up and support. Okay, he's inspiring his leader. Not great. Okay. Move or charge. It's a charge. Instant death. Instant victory point for him. That's the problem. So I think he got something there for taking out someone. He's playing all kinds of crap on people. Goes by a bit too fast. Let's take a quick look here. So he's taken out. Gained a glory for killing him. So the victor goes as spoils. So just drawing some power cards. So he did that. He got Show of Strength, so his leader took somebody out, so he got a point for that. Upgraded Rip Tooth, which is the Hellhound there, extra damage. Upgraded Gartok with Great Fortitude, extra wound. Okay. Well, not fantastic. That is true. Now, should I just bring him back immediately? I don't think that's a terrible idea, because we can actually bring back on these deployment positions. So I'm going to actually... Let's return the Prince of Dust right there. We can try to gang up on their leader here. Okay, he's pushing his own guy. Does mean he's kind of surrounded. Okay, Blitzlick ground means we're going to move less. I think that'd actually give me like 0 move. So for my activation, well, it's unfortunate that you're there. Actually, I think I can stab you. Don't I have a ranged attack with you? Yeah. I think, at the very least, this guy counts as supporting. I'm not sure if the Harvester counts as supporting because he is adjacent to somebody else. The Spear only does 2 damage, though, so that's kind of unfortunate. The Prince, if I attack with him, he can only do a couple damage as well. With the -2 movement, like, these guys can't even move. So they only have a couple points of movement. Yeah, so it's not even letting me move at all with these guys. Unfortunate. Yeah, so we have some options. We can do some stabbing. I think I'll start with that. I'll have my Warden go for a stab here. Got a crit. Nice. So that'll work. Couple points of damage. Not a kill, though. Do I want to move him? It's probably better for my Harvester if I do, and we can try to have somebody over here finish him off. So let's move him there. Just kind of shove him back a little bit. Oh, we can actually do the ceaseless attacks, so yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and have Prince of Dust make the attack. It's so weird about how you have to do all this stuff in such a weird way to get things to work. It very much seems like this was a mobile game to me, and then they changed it. Alright, we're going to kill the leader. Nice. Unfortunately, I don't have any cards in hand that'll do anything for me for that. Okay, so we have some upgrades we can do. I don't know if I die if I keep the upgrades, because I can't bring guys back. So we could go focused attack, so having cleave if I get a crit. We could give more movement. We could just do more straight damage. How about we give the extra damage to my leader, because it's range 1 or 2. So let's do that. Okay, so I just have one last activation and that's it. I do want to move guys around to grab objectives. We can get parked on some other objectives. But this guy is totally free right now to take hits, so I kind of feel like we should try to do some damage to his guys, if possible. If I can take that other guy off the board, I think we'll be in pretty good shape. So we want objective 2, all of them, and everybody moving. I don't think I've moved enough people here for that one to trigger. So I think we just send in the prince, maybe? Or I could try to get in and stab with the warden. Go. Yeah, let's go ahead and do a charge here. It's kind of at the very end. I can only do 2 damage, but we'll give it a shot. Ooh, double crit. Wow, okay. That's gonna be a paddling. And, I mean, I'm kind of tempted to knock you back. Yeah, let's knock him back because it's the last activation for me, so make him charge at me if he wants to do any more damage, which he's going to want to do. He's going to want to come after me and get kills and stuff. If I had more action still, I would not move him and just kind of swarm him and attack. So let's take a look at what he just... I don't know if he played that. Okay, so we're actually holding on with victory points at the moment. I can get rid of something if I want to. Let me take a quick look. I don't think he discarded... So that card... Not sure what that was. So this is for me. Drew Gambit cards. Yeah, he just discarded. Okay. I think it's possible to get all of the objectives, but it'll be very, very difficult. I don't know if this actually is bugged or not. I'll go ahead and keep these just to see, although I'm probably going to regret holding on to this one, the March of the Dead. I should probably use this as a priority. And then we can try to get March of the Dead. So yeah, I'll just pass. Hope I draw something decent. So for upgrades, yeah, let's go ahead and get this upgrade out so we can try to do this. So the Warden... So we can move 3 people like that. And I can discard this, but I'm going to hold on to it, I guess. So I have to take a look at the stuff we draw here. Alright. So, objective 3. Already had it on. Is way in the back. Pretty unlikely I can get that anytime soon. Movements and holding all objectives. Yeah, it's going to be really, really tough to do that, considering how slow we are. As far as reactions and stuff, all friendly fighters that make a move action next activation can move additional hex. Okay, that's kind of nice. Healing potion for somebody. We've got the lunge upgrade, so ranged cleaving attack for the Warden. Very nice. Each friendly fighter supports his fighters considered to be 2 supporting fighters. That's also quite helpful. And then we have the focused attack. Alright, what I'm going to do... If you'll let me. Go away. Yeah, I want to go first. Activate you. So we want to activate we can move up to 3 people. So you are grabbing that objective. You're grabbing that objective. Problem here is that I do kind of want him to charge. You're parked on an objective, right? Yeah. So I do want him to come attack me. I can't move the warden himself. That's too bad. Alright, let's just move the champion in. I don't know to support. Like, if I'm adjacent to somebody being attacked from behind, I'm not sure if I actually defensively support them. I think if I'm adjacent to the person being attacked, I'm defensively supporting them, but to offensively support someone, I have to be next to the target that's being attacked. I think that's how it works, but I could be wrong. Being here is potentially, like, I could get pushed in a weird direction. You don't have to push opposite the direction you hit somebody from, so you could push somebody into that lethal tile. So that's sort of the reason I'm questioning whether I want to move to this spot or not. I guess I will, because we're, you know, crazy undead and we just want to charge forward. Alright, for powers. Yeah, we could do that. Go more move on the next one. And then I don't have anybody hurt. So there's no point using the healing potion. So yeah, we'll just pass. Alright, see if we get a charge from him, preferably from the wounded guy. Yep, excellent. So I think that's 1 and 1, so that's a block. But he does push me back. He's thrown out a healing potion. Back to full health, which sucks. But he is next to a lethal tile, so maybe we can push him. Okay, he pushed me through there. Interesting. That's a really bad spot for me to be in. I do not want to be there because he can just freely attack me over and over again. You are hurt. I guess we could try healing potion. Feels like a bit of a weird waste for trying to heal the undead. But we got it. But if I can just kind of run by and try to go for objectives, that might be the best thing to do. Right. So can I use... Yeah, so I can still move 2 people. Or 3. How many have not moved? We moved 3. So that means 3 haven't moved. Okay, let's do that. But he moved. That's unfortunate. And I don't really want to move him. But we can freely just kind of gang up here. I can't do a charge attack because this is just regular movement. But, you know, we're kind of swarming him a little bit. I was hoping I could move this guy as well, but forgot I'd already moved him. So I am going to pass. We're just going to sit on these objectives back here. I wish I could move my own guy, the warden there, but I cannot. So probably another charge. Nope, going for a straight attack, which I don't think I blocked because we block on dodges. Oh, he pushed me into lethal hex and killed me. So much for that. Some extra damage on attacks for his leader. So I could bring somebody back from the dead. That might be my best choice. I think got 1 more activation. We could try to just wail on him and kill him. That's the thing, I never know how many activations I have. You should have 1 activation for each person. Like, I feel like that's how it should work, but I don't know that it actually does work that way. because it's sort of limited to how many are on each team. So it could be that whoever has the least, like that's how many activations you get. I'm not sure. Maybe it's a minimum before. I don't know. I don't think it actually told you during the tutorial. So if I attack, we could actually get 2 attacks off here, potentially. So that's an option. Who does more damage? So you do 2. You do 2. Doesn't really matter. You've got 3 dice. You've got 2 dice. But he attacks all adjacent enemies, so that's kind of his positive thing, which I didn't notice before. Yeah, let's just start wailing on him a little bit, see what I can do. Get a crit. Nice. Couple damage. We'll push him back into the lethal hex as well. Okay, charge incoming. Crit. So if he's doing 3 damage, he's just dead in 1 shot. Nope, he's still alive. Just barely. Okay. Well, I could try to hit both of them, but really just killing Zarkus is the only real important thing for me to do. So we could charge with the Harvester, go in and hit. Yeah, it looks like this is it. This is my last activation. He'll have another activation, so I think we probably want to just go ahead and do that. Oh, no, we already moved with you. Alright, well that's unfortunate. So the only one who can probably reach... I can only hit him. That's unfortunate. Okay. In that case... do we just bring somebody back? Yeah, let's do that. So bring back our champion. Doggo's running right into the middle of me. And I did get an avoid there. I don't think he actually got a successful hit, though. We are kind of ganged up on top of that doggo. No escape. I'm not sure what that was. I don't think those are going to matter because he played them at the end there. So yeah, we can discard. Let me see something real quick. Okay, no successes, no successes. No escape. 3 or more fighters made a charge action this phase, so we got glory for that. Upgraded Zarkus with no respite. During an attack action deploy that will take this fighter at action, you can make an attack action with him, so he gets to do an attack before he dies. Yeah, I don't think we're ever going to get all the objectives. I'm just going to get rid of it. And I feel like this should have triggered. So I feel like this card's broken. Like, we moved a ton of people in that last match. Like, I couldn't even move people, and this still didn't trigger. So I'm getting rid of it, because I don't think it actually works. I feel like there's something wrong with the card. It's counting things differently than I would expect, or there's a bug or something. I'm not sure which. As far as this stuff, I do like getting a ranged thing there. I do like all these upgrades generally, so I'm just going to hold on to them. Hope I get to go first. The dog's kind of in the way, but I wouldn't mind killing off the guy in the back. I really need victory points, so we'll take a look and see what I got here. Okay, so we got Objective 5, Objective 3. We're currently on Objective 5. Objective 3 is the one way in the back. The other thing is, score this immediately if your leader takes an enemy fighter out of action. Okay. That's something we might be able to do. What do we get? Bone shrapnel, somebody dies. We can blow up and do some damage. So we could start just beating this guy down and then maybe try to get the kill with my leader. If we can kill the dog. I could do something kind of crazy and move the harvester. We could attack all three. And maybe I'll get lucky and kill this guy. I might be better off waiting to do that. Let's just... It's only 2 damage. It's only 2 damage. It's only 2 damage. Like, no matter what I do, it's only 2 damage. Yeah, I've got a good chance of getting a hit, but we're only going to do half damage to this guy. Let's go ahead and have the prince make an attack here. Nice crit. So that'll keep him half damage. I do not want him to move. Leave him right where he's at. So let's see what he prioritizes. Going for the harvester. I don't think anybody... He didn't roll anything successful, I didn't roll anything. So next enemy fighter who takes damage only takes 1. That's really nasty. That's really strong. Well, in that case... Let's go ahead and do something kind of nuts. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll move up and swing at everybody. I don't know if it rolls it individually. So that's nothing... Oh, it actually did do damage. Okay. We're gonna keep you where you're at. Go ahead and go for him next. Ooh, double crit. Holy crap. Alright, well, you're dead. 1 damage is still a kill. He's getting a reaction attack there, which might just take me out. Nope, only 1. And that's going to screw up my ability to get that last hit off. Okay, so we have upgrades. Extra health. The lethal lunge is kind of nice. I like this on the prince. Although he's probably going to die. I think that's... yeah. I think I can just keep bringing him back. We'll find out. Okay, that's not good. So you're toast. Go bone shrapnel will explode, that'll kill him. So we trade 1 for 1. I did want to get a kill with my leader, but that's, yeah, it's only worth 1, so either way it's 1. It would have been nice to do that with the leader, but what you gonna do? We'll go lethal lunge. If I can soften him up, maybe then I can bring in my leader afterwards. I think this is the second of 3 rounds. Alright, what am I gonna do? You're full health. We could push you back into a trap. Soften you up, and then hopefully I can finish you with my leader, maybe? Champion, we can do 2 damage. Prince, 2 damage. What is this? Okay. Let's do this. Go from here with a hit. Alright. He ignores knockback, though. That's too bad. So we just get the 2 hits. I don't get any free damage from knocking him back into that damage hex there. Got a crit, but he got 2 attacks, so I think he still hits me. Nope, I guess not. Crit just cancels it out. See, a lot of randomness in this. Okay. In this case, yeah, we're going to bring up my Warden. Make a spear throw. So what is this? 3 dice, 3 damage. Or 2 dice, 3 damage. Well, we'll go 3 dice, 3 damage. Blocked successfully. I guess he didn't charge, so he's freely still attacking. That's going to kill off my Prince. Fortunately, just kind of feeding him victory points. Khorne sees us, so we got something else there. Oh, he's got 3 health left, actually. Couple behind. Khorne sees us. Oh, what was that? What the crap is going on here? Alright, Khorne sees us. Oh, that was the last round. Okay, well. I'd really like to be able to know what happened there at the end. Yeah, so that's the other thing, too, is it's only a few rounds and then we're done. So it seems like it goes by faster than I think. I'm always thinking, like, yeah, well, this is the second of 3 rounds, right? No, it's usually the end. So yeah, very difficult with these guys because we're feeding so many kills to them. I feel like I really need to change some of the victory point cards for these guys to have a good chance with them. I can sort of swarm a little bit, but it's really difficult to do. All it takes is, like, I can swarm somebody with movements without launching attacks, but then as soon as they get their chance to go, they're going to try to move out of that position, probably. Go charge somebody else down and hit them that's isolated. Yeah, anyway, this is a bit more of Warhammer Underworlds, playing around with this. Not sure if we'll do another video with this faction or not. I'm just kind of screwing around. I'm not sure if anyone's even going to want to watch any of these. I'm just sort of recording these way ahead of time as I play around with the game a bit and just try to figure out how it works. Still in the process. All right, I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I will see you all again another time. Until then, have a good one.